I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are
Mr.
not
President,
strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this.
I'm not
you're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
Playing cards.
Right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards.
Mr. President.
You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
you
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
Yes. What about
if you didn't have our military equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
Up to the press area to get an understanding of what we're watching. This is what I was told. The president has kicked Zelensky out of the White House. His delegation right now is telling him that he's got to go home. We see the SUV,
hang on with us
Zelensky's
one moment.
SUV.
If you look to your left, you're going to see him. Let's watch.
Mr. President, is the deal off? President Zelensky, can you tell us what happened?
Man, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I voted for. I can't believe how this little 5-foot entitled little Jew thinks he runs the world. Think he just gonna come into the White House, the Oval Office, like he has all the leverage. Yeah. Without the U.S. Congress funding his proxy war. Yeah. But he'd been out of business in 3 days, like Putin said. But this was inevitable. You're just kicking the can down the road. The more you give him money, it's just kicking that can down the road. Eventually, this is going to happen. The war's got to stop. We got to stop sending them money. It makes absolutely no sense to fund that war. Yeah, a war that we can't win. Yeah. And then he has to go to walk in the office and start talking Trump. Man, Vance really showed me something. I like Vance, man. Yeah. He's just a younger version of Trump. Yeah, but he walks there like he's got all the leverage. Yeah. What leverage you think you got? Yeah. I know you Jewish and the world evolves around you people, you God's chosen people, but God ain't here. Y'all killed him. He ain't here right now. So what we got right now in the White House, we got Jesus and we got Moses. Trump is Jesus, Vance is Moses. They running stuff. Yeah. You need to go for a ceasefire. You need to put this over. So he can negotiate. He don't even want a ceasefire. Yeah. You know? Man, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad that the media was filming that. Well, I think Trump and Vance set him up. Yeah. They probably knew what was going down. He's going to come here and play this little propaganda war with us. Yeah, look what happened when Trump was in office last time. Yeah. They tried to impeach him for a conversation he had over the phone with him. Right. So Trump said he's coming back. I'm filming this. Right. For the whole world to see. Yeah, because he never stood up for Trump during the impeachment. Never. And he campaigned for Biden for Harris. Yeah, in this past election. Because he wants that money from Congress to keep funneling in to keep this proxy war going.
Yeah, that whole war is stupid.
I think that whole war
should have never happened. If Trump was in office, it would have never happened.
No, this whole war, I think, is money laundering.
Yeah. It has to be. How you go through? I mean, I know war's expensive, billions of dollars, but you think you're entitled to just get billions every couple of years to keep funding your war? They're not even a part of the United States.
Yeah, but this thing, you're not gonna win.
That's absolutely correct.
You're gonna beat Russia. They got nukes. I don't think U.S. would beat Russia. I think it would just be an existential threat that will end the world.
Yeah,
nobody wins.
Nobody's winning a war against China or Russia.
Ain't nobody winning a war against us.
Yeah, it's an existential threat that's going to annihilate. That's going to annihilate the world.
Yeah, but they threw them out the White House. They're supposed to have dinner or lunch or whatever.
That's crazy.
They threw him out. I didn't know that dude was like 5 feet tall. That dude, look like, what's that dude? What's that, Shrek? What's that little dude on Shrek? What's his name? Lord Farquaad. I bet you Lord Farquaad was a Jew.
Well, at least Lord Farquaad, he wore the battle gear like he's in a war. He's walking around in sweatpants and a sweater.
Don't even have the respect to wear a shirt and tie.
Yeah.
Or I'm in a war.
I hate
Putin's in a war. I've never seen that dude without
all
a shirt and tie.
presidents wear suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a little entitled little punk. That's what he is.
Yeah. Now, you know what, man? I'm glad this happened, but I hate to see it where it happened. It should have been...
What?
It shouldn't have been in front of the media like that.
Chip, this is the only way this is going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
That dude's left wing.
Yeah.
You got to expose these people.
Yeah. Yeah. And he
doesn't want diplomacy.
Yeah.
So Trump and Vance exposed us.
That same mentality they got now, that's what caused that war.
Yes.
If they had diplomacy, somebody like Trump in office, that war would have never happened.
Yeah.
They keep threatening to join NATO and all this proxy bullcrap. That's why Putin invaded that country.
I tell you what, Vance, that's presidential material right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trump noticed, he said, man, let me be presidential. So Trump started talking. Because Vance was still in the show. Trump said, hold on, wait a minute, I'm president. You're not holding the cards.
Right.
You're not holding the cards. Trump was doing the hand action. He's getting his hands going.
Yeah, but that's a match made in heaven. When I first heard about Vance was going to be his vice president, I knew of him, but I didn't know much about him. Yeah. But man, he's an excellent pick. Excellent. Excellent.
He's rational, logical, objective, and he can, what's the word? He can communicate effectively.
Yeah, he can. He's a damn good communicator.
Right?
That's a damn good vice president. That's a damn good president.
And there's 5 foot Lord Farquaad right there with his arms folded like a little child, not getting his way.
Yeah. They started clowning him a bit. They said, do you got a suit? Won't you wear it?
Yeah. Oh, I can't wear a suit right now. I'm in a war.
But you know, the thing is, when you're sitting down for peace talks, you're trying to negotiate this, trying to have a ceasefire, they read that dude's body language. They know he was there wasting that time. He was there for one reason and one reason only. He wanted more money.
Yeah.
And they called him out on it.
And he didn't want to compromise. Yeah. You don't want a ceasefire.
Yeah. I love it though, man.
Man, I tell you what, this is what I voted for.
Yeah.
This is what I go on social media, I'm reading the comments, like I'm following these other pages. They're mostly followed by Democrat voters, black people.
Yeah.
Like the Shade Room, and it's another one. And they're out there criticizing Trump.
They said Trump is going to start World War III.
How is Trump going to start World War III when he's trying to get a peace agreement, a ceasefire?
Yeah.
He doesn't want war, but he's going to start World War III because he doesn't want to fund Ukraine's war any longer?
Yeah.
How does that make sense? Black people are easily, by far, the dumbest voters in this country. They're just contrarians.
Not only black people, black women.
Well, yeah, especially black women. Yeah. But they're just contrarians to whatever Trump says. If Trump says this is good, they're against it. You know what? Trump wants to stop this war, they're against it, and he's going to start World War III.
Yeah.
They're easily the dumbest group of people. Yeah. I can see why they're the poorest demographic in this country, because they're the dumbest.
And you know what? I'm just being honest about that. I'm starting to think the people on the left, the gays, the lesbians, the white women, the white men, the blacks,
the progressives,
the minorities,
yeah.
everybody on it. They're on the other side because I think it's more like it's got to be genetic or you're uninformed.
Nah, it's genetic. It gets slow.
You cannot think critically if you're voting for somebody on the left.
Yeah.
I think that stupidity is hardwired in their DNA.
Yeah.
They're pulling for Zelensky. They're calling him a true leader. He kept it respectful. He's pro-war. We're anti-war. I don't understand why the left nowadays, back in the 70s, the 60s, man, these people were anti-war, these protest wars. Now these people are pro-war. They're so pro-war, they're funding other people's wars.
Yeah, and like the other Democrat, that black lady that's doing all this media right now, Jasmine Crockett.
Oh.
She's out here pulling for Canada and Mexico.
Yeah.
She's the epitome of the black voter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid.
Hey, man, you need to calm down.
No, Trump got me going. Vance got me going.
They got me going.
We making America great again over here.
Hey, we need Trump to get that third term, and then we need Vance to get 3 terms.
No, we don't need Trump.
No, man, we need Trump to go and pass that legislation, get Trump in there for the third term, first time ever, and to get Vance, he get 3 terms.
No, Trump's 80, Kevin.
Yeah.
Trump don't need a third term.
I'm joking, man.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Well, they need to pass that legislation so JD Vance can get them 3 terms.
No, man. Trump does his second term. JD coming now.
Get 3 terms.
He get him 2 terms.
No, don't get him 3 terms.
Man, we making America great again.
Yeah.